All yours, sir.
I'm a psychiatrist. My name's Alan Sanderson, and I have seen a number of adults who've been appallingly abused as children. And that's what I want to tell you. Not just abuse in their families, that's bad enough, but abuse by organized paedophile groups, abuse by satanic sects and other cults. And it starts, sometimes even from birth, they're indoctrinated into these groups, and there's no way out. Long before they go to school, it is their life. Now, it happens to be the best crime because the way they're treated with mind control, it creates, in many cases, multiple personality. So the child that goes to school doesn't know that she's being abused. That's been hidden. She's another personality. She's a schoolgirl. She's fine. But the child that's being abused is hidden inside, except it comes out when she's being abused. So this is a horror which is in general not recognized at all. Now, in 2012, the Church of England came out with a well thought through document about helping those who have suffered or are still suffering abuse. And in that document, it says that every city in England has at least one sect. Every town, I think. So there are these sects all over the country. And in general, it's not recognized, it's not known. If people are affected in this way, if they're abusing them, even in adult life, they're the last people to complain about it because they have come just to feel that they are worthless. They've come to feel that they have nothing to say, and they're not going to complain. So what can we do about it? Well, what we can do, there was a case, I think it was in Bristol, within the last year, where it went to court and there were adults accused of child abuse who actually belonged to a satanic sect. But these things are considered so unbelievable that they're not brought to court. If abused children are brought to the notice of the police, if the police are not themselves involved, and I'm afraid that happens, the police will in any case say, well, this case can be brought to court as child abuse, but we mustn't say anything about any cult activity because no one would believe it. So we wouldn't get a conviction at all. So they have to go what they can get convictions on. Now, I'd like to read a short poem about, well, it happens to be written by an adult who's in her 50s now, but there's a part of her, known as the poet, which she completely, the poet doesn't come out, the poet only writes. And she doesn't know if she finds a poem on her computer, she destroys it, nearly always, because she says it's too horrible. I can't keep this. I've spoken to the poet in therapy, and she is an extraordinary person. I'll read out a poem which came to me only last week. Eyes are the window of the soul, but look into the dead eyes of an used child. Pick with care as you walk into the veritable labyrinth. At each terminus is a fragment of her soul. Take it with you and join it to the next, and so on. Only then do you get an understanding of the whole so carefully driven underground by destructive intention. But unbeknownst to them, the core that was so carefully protected under the rubble of despair and near destruction has and will survive. the point where all growth and healing lies. So, resurrected good to all its deserved glory. Thank you.